All right, good afternoon. 36th District Court is now in session. Thank you for your patience. Please make sure you let your clients know I'm never going to talk to them lying in the bed, lying down, all of those kind of things. I don't do that. And so, Ms. Lurst, I don't see your name.
Oh, I'm under you because I didn't change it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should be at the under
Very top.
Yeah, the WC. I was gonna try everything up.
Oh, here it is. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
I got it. All right, let's get started. I am ready on Mahmoud Abul Haq.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Mohammed Bazi appearing on behalf of the defendant who is present with me in my office to my left. If you'd like me to, I can turn the screen over to my client to see him.
Yes, let me place the case number on the record very quickly. I have case numbers SP 1362741, counts 1 and 2. Have your client state his name, please?
Please state your name.
My name Mahmoud Abdul Had.
Thank you, sir. All right, counsel, today is the date scheduled for pretrial. How are we proceeding?
We're proceeding, Your Honor, with moving this matter for a bench trial for both counts.
All right, thank you, counsel. And so does your client, please establish for the record that your client understands his right to a jury trial and that he's giving up that right in order to have his case heard by the court. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. He was advised of that right, and he wishes to waive his right to actually have this matter tried by a jury, and would like to have it heard by a judge.
All right, very good. I'm going to set the matter for a bench trial. The bench trial date will be, I'll do it on Tuesday, September 27th, 2022, and that will be at 10:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing else for Your Honor. Obviously, my client will have
All right.
with me at that time. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, counsel. Thank you for your patience.
And
Thank you.
And this is via Zoom as well, correct, Your Honor?
I'm sorry?
Is this hearing gonna be via Zoom as well?
Yes, it will be, unless you're requesting otherwise.
No, it's via Zoom. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. I have for Ali Jabbar Al Khadraji.
Al-Khazraj, yes.
All right, thank you. I have the following matters for you. I have case number SX 3952158, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 1345634, counts 1 and 2, and count 3. Counsel, your appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jessica Shai, P number 81798, on behalf of Mr. Ali Al-Khazraj, who is present.
Thank you. Thank you. Please have your client, please state your name for the record.
Ali, please unmute
Sir?
yourself and state your full name. You're still muted. There you
Hello,
go.
Yes, please state your name.
Ali Al-Khazraji.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak to the prosecutor, and we were able to resolve the matters. I believe everything is getting dismissed except the failing to stop at the stop sign is being reduced to blockading.
All right, very good. And so your client, on behalf of your client, are you accepting responsibility for the facts as they appear on the face of the charge, failing to stop at a stop sign?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I am going to amend that particular matter to blockading traffic. The statutory fine is $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
Your Honor, can we have at least 2 weeks, please?
Okay, he will not get his dismissals until the matter is paid in full. And so what I will do is I will put this on my docket for review. I'll adjourn it to pay. for September 27, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. And as long as he pays, he does not need to come back to court, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for your patience today.
Of course, and I am handling one more matter. It's just an adjournment. I did speak to the prosecutor as well. I'm covering it for an attorney.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Thank you.
All right. Counsel, what was the other matter that you're covering for?
Yes, Your Honor. Last name Almolaiki.
All right, thank you. The client is on, is that correct?
Your Honor, yes, it is, and it is an adjournment. We are waiting for discovery.
He is on. I need him to turn on his camera. It's still pre-trial. He has to be here.
Yes,
Counsel.
he's here.
Okay, so he is here. I have him turn on have him to get up, to sit up somewhere. I'm never gonna talk to anyone in a bed. I'm never, or lying out.
Azam, please get up. We are in court.
Can you hear me?
I'm not sure if he's connected to audio, if you can hear us. Azam, please get up.
He's not connected to audio. Counsel, he requested an adjournment, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do apologize for the client not being connected. It's an adjournment. We're waiting for video discovery, Your Honor.
All right, I'm calling case number SP 135-2220, counts 1, 2, and 3. Counsel, state your appearance. Place your appearance on the record.
Jessica Shai, P number 81798, on behalf of
All
Mr.
right.
Al-Maluki.
And you're standing in for which attorney?
Attorney Rad Murad, Mourad. His appearance should be in the file.
All right, thank you, counsel. You're requesting an adjournment to get video. How much of an adjournment do you need?
Couple weeks and.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people. I think it's best maybe a couple weeks. I'm sure there was a request sent out. I'm not sure if there's video, but I should only take me a couple weeks to contact the officer.
Okay, very good. I'll adjourn it out to September 27, 2022, and I will put it on for 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Your Honor, was that the 22nd?
27th.
Okay, thank
Seventh.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Enjoy
Thank you.
your day.
Have a good day, you and your staff.
Thank you. I'm ready on Saria Abdul. I have case number SX 406-6282, counts 1 and 2. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Hassan Bezi on behalf of Ms. Abdul, who is present. Ms. Abdul, state your name for the record, please.
Soraya Abdul.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor,
and good afternoon to both of you.
good afternoon. Your Honor, this is the second time we've been waiting for since 1:15 for the state prosecutor. No state prosecutor has checked in yet.
Okay, this is scheduled for pretrial though, counsel.
Correct. I know. No state
Okay,
prosecutor, not officer, state prosecutor.
Right, and so you weren't able to pre-try it?
No, I want to pre-try it. She's got her documentations.
Okay, did someone reach out to Ms. Cole?
Yes, I called, emailed, and texted.
And she's not responded?
No.
Okay, counsel, one or two things, you can set it for a trial, or you can ask for an adjournment.
No,
of the
we'll set it for a bench
pretrial.
trial.
You set it for a bench trial?
Yes.
All right, very good. So we'll do bench trial. Counsel, establish that your client understands her right to a jury trial.
Ms. Abdul, do you understand that you have a right to a jury trial?
I understand.
And you want to give up that right to a jury trial and have the judge decide instead of having people, your peers, decide? Do you want the judge to decide?
She's
Is
muted.
that a yes? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
We're satisfied as far.
All right, thank you. I'm going to schedule this for September 27th. And that will be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Oh, Your Honor, thank you very much.
All
What
right,
date did you
thank
say?
you.
I'm sorry, you said September
September
what?
27th at
Thank you very-
10:45.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have
All
a good
right.
day. Your staff.
You do the same. Good to see you.
See you too.
I'm ready on Al Raleigh, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name. I
Your
have
Honor.
the following case.
Sorry.
Okay, I have the following case number U 630-13922. Counsel,
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Al-Rahal. I hope I'm pronouncing that as well correctly. And Your Honor, we do have an interpreter on this matter.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, to you and to your
good
staff.
afternoon.
Yes, my
Thank
name
you,
is.
good afternoon. Please, let me have you raise your right hand, please.
Sure.
Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings, that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Tell me your name and your qualifications.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, Sabai, the Arabic language interpreter. I'm qualified by Michigan Supreme Court since 2013, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, counsel, is your client present?
He is, Your Honor.
Can you have him turn on his camera so we can state his name for the record?
السيد يزن حضرتك موجود معانا، ممكن تفتح الكاميرا وتفتح الميكروفون. القاضي عايزة تسألك أسئلة.
الميكروفون مفتوح والكاميرا.
Okay, here he is, Your Honor.
Okay, I need him to place his face in the camera so I can capture his image, and then he needs to tell me his name.
حضرتك خلي وشك موجود في الكاميرا، القاضي لازم تشوفك وقول للمحكمة اسمك لو سمحت.
اوكي.
قول اسمك للقاضي.
my name is
بالعربي.
يزن الرحاحلي.
يزن الرحاحلي. Okay.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to pre-trial this matter, and my client will be entering a plea to disorderly today.
القاضي كانت بتسأل المحامي عن خط سير القضية وازاي هنكمل، فالمحامي قال إن في عرض كان مقدم من مكتب الادعاء، والنهارده كان المفروض جلسة متحددة تمهيدية للمحاكمة، لكن موكله هيقبل بالعرض بتاع المدعي العام. Go ahead.
Counsel, your client would have to plead to the factual basis, and then I will amend the charge to disorderly conduct. Are you ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor, and I did explain to him his advice of rights through the interpreter as well.
القاضي بتقول للمحامي وبتقول لحضرتك سيد يزن إن لما هتسألك إذا كان أنت مذنب بالتهمة الأساسية هتجاوب بنعم إن أنت مذنب، ولكن القاضي هتعدل التهمة بعد كده بناء على العرض من التهمة الأساسية لتهمة أقل منها. المحامي قال إن هو شرح لك الموضوع ده عن طريق المترجم اللي هو أنا، وإن أنت قبلت بالعرض. مظبوط؟
مظبوط.
Okay. Got
it. Sir, please raise your right hand.
ارفع ايدك اليمين عشان تحلف القسم للمحكمة.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
بتقسم وتؤكد للمحكمة ان الشهادة اللي هتدلي بيها النهارده قدام المحكمة هتكون الحقيقة، كل الحقيقة ومفيش حاجة غير الحقيقة وربنا معاك. لازم تنطق.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down.
نازل ايدك.
Counsel, you may proceed with establishing that your client understands his constitutional rights and then you may proceed with the factual basis.
القاضي بتقول للمحامي ان هو يبتدي المرافعه بتاعته، وبتبتدي بان يسبق يقول للمحكمه ان موكله عارف الحقوق القانونيه بتاعته اللي بيكفلها له الدستور، وان هو هيذكر الاحداث او الواقعه اللي حصلت للمحكمه. Go ahead.
Sir, do you understand that you have the right to a trial in this matter?
حضرتك اول سؤال من المحامي ليك، حضرتك عارف ان انت عندك حق قانوني ان يكون عندك محاكمه كامله في القضيه دي، فاهم؟
فاهم.
Yes, I do.
And by entering into a plea, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
وحضرتك لما تقبل العرض اللي متقدم من مكتب المدعي العام هتتنازل عن حقك في محاكمة كاملة، مفهوم الكلام ده؟
مفهوم.
Yes, I understand.
And all the rights you would have at trial, including the right to question witnesses brought against you?
وهتتنازل عن كل الحقوق اللي بتكفلها لك المحاكمة الكاملة، ومن ضمنها ان انت تناقش اي شهود هيجوا يشهدوا ضدك في المحكمة، فاهم الكلام ده؟
فاهم.
Yes, I do.
And you'd have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf?
ومن حقك كمان في المحاكمة ان انت تستدعي شهود يشهدوا لمصلحتك، فاهم الكلام ده؟
فاهم.
Yes, I do.
And you understand that you'd have the right to testify if you chose to testify?
وعندك الحق ان انت تدلي بشهادتك لو حبيت ان انت تدلي بشهادتك في المحاكمة، فاهم؟
فاهم.
I do.
And you're going to give all that up and enter into a plea today, is that correct?
وحضرتك عندك الاستعداد انك تتنازل عن كل الحقوق الدستورية دي وتقبل بالعرض اللي هتقدمه لك مكتب المدعي، صحيح؟
نعم.
That's correct.
Sir, on March 16th of this year, were you in the area of Gilbert Road in Detroit, Michigan, Wayne County?
اوكي. يوم 16 في الشهر الثالث حضرتك كنت بالفعل موجود في طريق او في شارع اسمه جيلبرت رود في مدينة ديترويت في مقاطعة وين، هل الكلام ده صحيح؟
نعم.
Yes. I'm sorry, Your Honor, there is some noise in the background. I don't know who is that from, but I'm having difficulty.
I need everyone to please keep your device on mute until your case is called. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
And at that time, sir, did you offer money to someone you later found out was an undercover officer for a sex act?
في اليوم ده كان حصلت واقع ان انت عرضت مبلغ من المال على واحدة عشان تمارس معاها الجنس، وبعد كده اتضح ان الشخصية دي كانت شرطية من قوات الشرطة، صحيح الكلام ده؟
صحيح.
That's correct.
I believe that satisfies, Your Honor.
أعتقد ان ده
Are the
كان.
people,
Go ahead, Your Honor.
okay, are the people satisfied, Mr. Rosenthal?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
القاضي
I just have one thing, Your Honor. I just want to make sure, including with this plea, that we're also entering with the misdemeanor morality course as well as the testing.
القاضي بيسأل المحامي من مكتب المدعي العام إذا كان هو راضي عن الشهادة دي وقال إن هو قبلها، ولكن بيضيف حاجة بس إن هيكون في دورة أو حصص للتعليم بخاصة بمواد أخلاقية لازم حضرتك هتحضرها. Go ahead.
I am accepting your plea of guilty. I am amending the charge to disorderly conduct. And I am assessing, go ahead, let me let the interpreter go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. القاضي قبلت الاعتراف بتاعك وهتقوم بتعديل الاتهام من التهمة الأساسية لتهمة أقل منها وهي سلوك غير لائق في مكان عام، وهتبتدي تصدر الحكم في القضية. Go ahead, Your Honor.
I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200, and the fine will also be assessed at $200.
هيكون في غرامة مالية وهي عبارة عن $200 وغرام وأتعاب للمحكمة أيضا $200. Go ahead.
I am also sentencing as follows. Counsel, your client must perform 40 hours of community service through the community, through the court.
الحكم هيكون كالآتي. حضرتك لازم تقضي 40 ساعة من العمل التطوعي لخدمة المجتمع، وده هيكون من خلال المحكمة. Go ahead.
He must also be subjected to HIV testing, and the court must be notified that he has tested. I will not receive and do not want his testing results.
كمان المتهم لازم يلتزم بأنه هو يعمل فحص طبي لفيروس ال HIV أو فيروس الإيدز، وليثبت للمحكمة أنه هو عمل هذا الفحص. مش محتاجين، المحكمة مش محتاجة أنها تحصل على نتيجة الفحص، ولكن بس إثبات أنه قام بالفحص. Go ahead.
Your client must also attend the prostitution offenders class through Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
كمان في دورة، لازم دورة تدريبية أو تعليمية المفروض يحضرها في مكان هيتحدده للمحكمة، وهي عبارة عن تعليم إزاي كيفية التعامل مع جرائم الدعارة. Go ahead.
And while he is with us for this short-term probation to get things done that this court has ordered him to do, he cannot get any additional tickets.
وفي خلال الفترة اللي انت هتكون موجود فيها في المحكمة أو فترة الاختبار اللي هتكون فيها محطوط فيها تحت الاختبار مع المحكمة، مش مفروض ان انت تكسر القوانين بأي صورة من الصور أو تحصل على أي مخالفات. Go ahead.
This matter will be assigned to probation officer Jasmine Brimage, so let's make sure we reach out to her to let her know so she can get do whatever needs to be done. Counsel Jasmine Brimage will be the probation officer.
كمان الملف بتاعك هيتحول للشرطية اللي هتكون مسؤولة عن وضعك تحت المراقبة أو الملاحظة أو الاختبار، واسمها جازمين بريميج. المحامي بتاعك أو أنت لازم تتواصلوا معاها بعد جلسة المحكمة عشان تقول لك إيه اللي هيحصل بالظبط. Go ahead.
Counsel, will 90 days be enough time for your client to pay his fines and costs and complete everything as ordered by the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
القاضي كانت بتسأل إذا كان فترة 90 يوم هتكون فترة كافية لموكل للمتهم بأن هو يدفع الغرامة اللي قررتها المحكمة، وكمان يقوم بكل الإجراءات التانية اللي طلبتها منه المحكمة، والمحامي قال إنها فترة كافية. Go ahead.
All right. Then, counsel, I am going to schedule this matter for a review on December 9th, 2022 at 10:50 a.m. Please make sure that your client has completed everything as ordered by the court. No excuses.
طيب المحكمة هتحدد جلسة للمراجعة يوم 9 في الشهر 12 السنة دي سنة 22 الساعة 10:50 صباحا للتأكد من إن المتهم التزم بكل الأشياء اللي طلبتها منه المحكمة. Go ahead.
Anything else for my consideration?
أي شيء تاني؟ ما فيش أي شيء تاني بيحب يضيف المحامي؟
All right, thank you, counsel. Thank you for your patience on today.
شكرا، انتهت الجلسة. حضرتك ممكن تنصرف سيد يزن.
Thank you, Mr. Interpreter.
You are very welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Pleasure. My pleasure, Your Honor. But Your Honor, I do have another case with you. It's for Mr. Abdullah. Yeah, I believe.
Oh, he did not show up, right? He didn't show up?
Correct.
Okay, let me call it. You said Abdullah. Is it Abdullah? Abdullah?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, I have case number 217-369-841 for Abdullah Omar Abdullah. Has anyone seen him? Has he checked in at all? If not, today the matter was scheduled for pretrial for reckless driving. KPS will issue and the bond is set at $25 cash or surety. All right, I am ready on Darrell Adams. Please come up to the podium.
Am I dismissed, Your Honor?
Yes, you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day. You have a good day, Your Honor.
You too. All right. I have the following matters for Mr. Adams, who is physically in the courtroom. Although he has shorts on, officer, we gotta talk about that because I don't. All right, let's do it. I have case number SP 108-23641. Case number SP 111-3697, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 124-9809, counts 1 and 2. And case number SP 124-98151. Mr. Adams, state your name for the record, nice and loud for me. Thank you, and good afternoon to you, sir. All right, Mr. Ficus, are you representing Mr. Adams?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how are we proceeding today?
The offer is, Judge, out of the matters that he has, if he pleads guilty to driving while license suspended, the court, it's recommended the court change that or amend that to failure to display. And then he will be pleading guilty to open intoxicants as a driver, and that would be amended to open intoxicants as a passenger. The other
All right,
matter,
is that your, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ficus, what else were you saying?
the other matters would be dismissed, Judge. I'm sorry.
All right, and they would be dismissed upon payment of all fines and costs. Did you
Yes.
explain that to your client?
I did, Judge.
All right, very good, go ahead, Mr. Ficus.
And I'm sorry, Judge, and I'm about 2 seconds slow, and I apologize, but I did explain to him that he has to pay them, and if he fails to pay them, all matters would be set aside, and all that we do today would be set aside. So he might be asking for some time, Judge, and but we understand.
All right, very good, Mr. Adams. Let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Ficus, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Correct.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on 2 of the matters today, correct?
Correct.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Sir, I take you back to the date and time of this citation. And that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And when stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license, you could not do so because your license was suspended, correct?
Correct.
And as you and I talked about, you are admitting that you did have alcohol in the motor vehicle and you were the driver of the vehicle. Is that correct?
Correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. Give me 1 second. All right, Mr. Ficus, I'm accepting the plea of guilty. I'm amending one matter to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm amending the other matter to open intoxicants in a motor vehicle as the passenger. Mr. Ficus, what would you like me to know about your client?
Judge, he's coming in and he wants to accept responsibility for what he did. He is trying to get his license back. He understood what he did was not correct. And I'm glad that he wanted to take care of it now. He's not trying to avoid responsibility. He did indicate to me that if the court awards any costs and fines, there might be, he might need some time, Judge.
All right, very good. All right, I'm only going to assess cost one time. And so on the matter that I've amended to failure to display a valid operator's license, I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine is going to be $25. And then for the matter that I have amended to open intoxicant as a passenger, I am going to assess, I'm not going to assess any cost. I'm going to assess the fine, however, in the amount of $75. How much time would you need to get all of this paid, sir?
Your Honor, at this time, I'm in a homeless shelter. And struggling out here, I think,
Okay, would you be willing to do some community service?
yes,
Okay, so why don't we do community service?
okay.
All right, how about that? And so I'm going, Mr. Fikens, I'm going to convert the fines and costs to community service. On the one matter, I am going to assess, I'll do 25 hours of community service.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then for the open intoxicant as a passenger, I am going to have him do community service. I'll have him do 10 hours.
Thank you,
So
Judge.
that's a total of, what's that, 35 hours of community service.
Yes.
And so what I'd like to do is, if you could, Mr. Fikens, will you be able to talk with him about how to get set up for community service? So
Yes.
I need some, yeah, I need someone to contact Mr. Morgan about some housing. Can someone let Mr. Morgan know I need him to come down and speak with Mr. Adams,
Yes, Your Honor.
please, or someone from Problem Solving Court. I want to connect him with some resources.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay? I know this is a traffic docket, but I do Problem Solving Court. That's my real life. And so it's hard for me to separate the two. When you say to me that you're homeless, I want to see if there are some things that we can help you with, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. So if you could, are we set up in there?
Yes, for the breakout room.
We are set up. Let's do it. Did you get someone, Ms. Lurs?
I did.
All right, wonderful. Are they coming down or what are they
Yes,
gonna do?
Mr. Morgan is coming down.
All right, wonderful. So Mr. Fikens, I'll make sure he gets connected. Let's get him connected to community service, but let's see if we can get some other services for him as well. I am going to schedule this for a review and I'll do it on, I just want to know how he's doing.
Yes.
Let's, you know what, I'll schedule it for October. Let's do October 17th, okay? October 17th, 2022. I'll put it on for 10:45 a.m.
Yes.
Okay? All right, so I'm gonna have you have a seat until Mr. Morgan, is he coming down? Do we know? Did he say he's coming down?
He said yes, he's coming down.
All right, wonderful. I'm gonna have you have a seat. You're gonna talk with Mr. Morgan. Can we make sure he gets his next court date, a card for that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then that way, and if there's some resources that where we can help you, which I'm sure there are, we want to do that, okay?
Can I get that date again, Your Honor?
You're very welcome. Yes.
Can I get that date again?
October 17th, 2022, and that's going to be at 10:45 a.m.
Thank you.
Mr. Morgan, I'll just let Mr. Morgan handle it, so Mr. Fikens can continue with the rest of the docket. All right, I am ready now on, thank you, Mr. Fikens. I'm ready on Al Yafi, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Are we ready on council? Are we ready on that matter?
All right, Judge, I didn't know if, did you call my case, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Al, it's last name Alyaefeai.
Yes, I think that he might be the Zoom user, Your Honor. That's not the,
Okay, where is he? So I can move on with this case.
I don't know, Judge. I think his camera's off and the microphone's off. The misdemeanor is being dismissed. I have the authority to accept the settlement as far as the civil infraction is concerned, Your
I don't
Honor.
see him on my docket, do you?
He is.
Oh, yes, I do. Okay, wonderful. All right, counsel, is that your client that's on the Zoom user?
I believe so, Judge. I was just in communication with him. He had a young lady helping him to, with, you know,
The
to
Zoom
do this.
user
So,
is connected to audio.
okay, here's the camera.
Your Honor, I can attest that the Zoom user is Cortez Anderson. There's
Okay, thank you. Can someone please put Mr. Anderson's name on the thing for me? Thank you so much. All right. Counsel, you don't know where you're, okay. Let me just call the cases. SP 128-59811, SP 128-59691. Counsel?
Yes, Judge. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Oh, I see. He's here, Judge. It says Yazid. Oh, Yafai. He's got the green.
Where I don't see him.
Icon.
Okay, on my screen, it's not showing.
Okay.
Counsel, your client looks like there are two other civil infractions. Ms. Lurs, can you see if those are in the system? They're not on my docket, though.
Yes.
They are, this is for SP 128-5969, counts 2 and 3. All right, counsel. Where's your client? I don't see him. I want to keep moving, counsel.
Well, Judge, I did speak with the city attorney. I presented documentation. There's a recommendation to dismiss the misdemeanor. I have authority to accept the, to enter a plea to the blockading on his behalf. And I was just on the phone with him, Your Honor. I think he's just having technical difficulties.
Okay, so you're going to stipulate to the facts in count 1 of P 128-5969, failure to signal stopping, and they are amending that, wanting me to amend it to blockading traffic.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, then I will accept that plea of responsible. And then I need to know what's going on with the 2 civil infractions, though. Ms. Lurs, do we know?
I'm still pulling it up, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, no, that's okay. And so I'm accepting that plea. I'm amending it to blockading traffic. The fine will be $175. How quickly can your client get that paid, counsel?
Judge, if I could just have 14 days. Please.
Okay, that's fine. I will schedule this for September 22nd, 2022, and that will be at 10:30. As long as your client gets it paid, they do not have to appear, and at that time, your client will get a dismissal.
Very good. Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay, so the other 2 civil infractions are not in the system.
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge. Thanks for your accommodations.
All right. You're very welcome.
Take care. Thanks, Ms. Lurs.
All right, very good. I am ready on Holter.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Abbey agreeing on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Samantha Athalter.
Okay, thank you. Is your client with us?
She's joining. I've got video right now. Looks like audio is connecting. Yes, she's with us, Your Honor.
Yes, I am here, Your Honor.
Okay. Wonderful. Let me place your case number on the record. SP 134-97551. May I please state your name?
Samantha Lynn Affolter.
Thank you and good afternoon to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
All right, council, today is the date scheduled for a pretrial. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, we'd like to set the matter for a bench trial.
All right, client. Counsel, please establish that your client understands her constitutional rights to a jury trial.
We're right here with you, Your Honor, absolutely.
All right.
Ms. Affolter, you do understand that you have a constitutional right to have this matter heard by a jury trial, correct?
I do.
And you and I had an opportunity for me to advise you about these rights before today's hearing.
Correct.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to waive your right to a jury trial and proceed with a bench trial whereby the judge will be the finder of fact?
No.
Your Honor, we're satisfied unless the court would like something further in the way of the waiver.
I'm satisfied. I'm scheduling the matter for a bench trial on September 27th, 2022 at 10:45 a.m.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
All right, thank you both. Thank you for your patience.
Absolutely.
All right, I am ready on Andrew Avery.
Ready, Your Honor. Sorry if you called earlier. We got kicked off for some reason and just got back on. But Edward Bajoka appearing on behalf of Mr. Avery. And my understanding.
Thank you. Let me place the case number on the record very quickly. I have SP 131-59801. Can I get Mr. Avery to state his name, please?
Just state your name.
Oh, Andrew Avery.
Thank you, and good afternoon to both of you. Counsel.
Your Honor, good morning, afternoon, excuse me, Edward Bajoka appearing on behalf of Mr. Avery. My understanding is the government is willing to dismiss this matter as Mr. Avery has obtained all his necessary license documents and everything appears to be in order. So we have no objection to that, of course.
All right, thank you. There was a civil infraction along with this. Were you aware of that for failing to stop at a stop sign, counsel?
Your Honor, could you hang on just 1 second? Let me ask my client.
Miss Lurs, can you look it up to see if it's even in the system? P 131-598. Count is count two. Let me see.
Your Honor, if it's up, I'd be happy to speak to Mr. Rosenthal about it. I'm not sure the status of it. I think by the time, I'm not sure if it was defaulted or not.
And then, Your Honor, if I may, if it's being pulled out of default, because they do have valid
Hold on, let
documentation.
me see if it's in the system, Mr. Rosenthal. I'm seeing Ms. Lurs shake her head.
Your Honor, you said SP 131-598-2.
Yes.
It's
59802.
I was 02. It did default, Your Honor.
Okay, it is in default. It's in default.
Okay, Mr. Rosenthal, was there something we could work out on that? I'd ask that it be taken out of default. We're here. If there's something we can resolve, I don't know if there's any points on that or not.
So, Your Honor, if I may, and good afternoon, may it please this honorable court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people. With that count, because they do have valid documentation, and I believe it's a default for fail for stop sign, something to that degree, I don't mind reducing to a blockading for that charge.
Okay, counsel, are you willing to accept that plea of responsible on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm accepting the plea of responsible. I'm amending the charge to blockading. I'm assessing the fine at $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
All right, I am going to schedule it for a review, adjourn it to pay. And that will be for September 22nd, 2022. And that will be at 10:30. As long as your client gets it paid, he does not have to return, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. And Mr.
All
Rosenthal.
right, thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you for
day.
your patience.
Thank you.
All right, give me 1 second. The gentleman that's sitting.
Hey, Matt, be quickly, I gotta, Miss Art.
For attorneys. Mr. Moore, whose case are you here on? Unmute yourself for me, Mr. Moore. Unmute yourself.
Miss Adams.
Miss Adams, Keisha Adams, can I get the file for Miss Adams, please? I have the following. Thank you. I have case number SP 127-08541. Miss Adams, state your full name, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Keisha Adams.
Good afternoon, Miss Adams. All right, Mr. Moore, how are we proceeding? It's good to see you, Mr. Moore.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Same here. P34437. We like to set this for a bench trial, and my client's gonna go to driver improvement school. We would like to have probation number for her to register with him.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want a bench trial?
Yes,
And what was the other thing you're saying?
probation's number, so she can set up for her class. Can we have probation's number?
Oh, is there a class that your client is going to take?
Yes, driver improvement.
Okay. All right, I have that information here. And so what's gonna happen is Ms. Lurs is going to email you all of the information that your client needs to take the class. She'll get a certificate once she completes the class. And then she will appear before me. How many weeks does your client need? I'm gonna set it for September 27th, 2022. I'll put it on my docket at 10:45 a.m.
Okay. Yes.
And then Ms. Lurs, I'm going to give you the paperwork to fill out. I'm gonna sign it.
Yes, ma'am.
If you could fill out the rest of it and make sure that Mr. Moore and his client gets it. It has to be completed by September 27, 2022.
Attorney Moore, can I get your phone number, please? Or can I give you mine so you can call me so I can get your email? If you don't want to put
Okay.
that online. The direct number to the courtroom is 313-965-2280.
Okay.
And then I can send you the documentation for Miss Adams.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you, Mr. Moore. Thank you, Ms. Adams. We are all set.
Thank
All
you.
right.
All right,
Bye.
Thank you.
all right, take care. I need the file for, I can't see. Can I get the file for Cortez Anderson?
Here's the ones that Attorney Warfield was representing, and there's Mr. Anderson's on top. So all of those are Ms. Warfield's.
Okay, wonderful. For Mr. Anderson, I have the following case number SP 1349137, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ms. Warfield, your appearance.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, on behalf of Mr. Anderson, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Anderson, can you please take yourself off of mute and state your name for the record?
Cortez Anderson.
Thank you.
Okay, I can barely hear him, but okay. All right. Is there an offer from the people, Ms. Warfield?
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Anderson. He has elected to set his matters for a bench trial at this time. I did advise him of his rights to a jury trial, and he has again decided to go for a bench trial.
All right, very good. Then I am going to set the matter for a bench trial. And please mute your device until your case is called. I'll set the matter for a bench trial, which will take place on September 27th, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing for me, Your Honor. I believe Mr. Anderson did have a question. Would you like for me to go into a breakout room for me to answer his question?
Do you have some more cases? I'd like to get cases done.
Okay.
And
Mr.
then,
Oh.
if we could,
Your Honor, can I get repeated that court date?
It's okay, we can proceed.
it's September. I need everybody to please mute your device. Thank you so much. September 27th, 2022, and that's going to be at 10:45 a.m. All right, I'm gonna call the remainder of your cases back to back, Ms. Warfield. The clerk has given them to me. And so I'm ready now for Lakeisha Addison. Are we ready on Miss Addison?
We are ready, Your Honor. However, I don't see her in the main court session. Is she out of the breakout room?
I don't know.
Let me bring her up. She's not.
I also have Lakeisha Anderson. Is Lakeisha Anderson
She may
out
still
here?
be in the breakout room as well.
All
I
right.
do see that, let's see. I
Sydney
am ready.
Asaka.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I am waiting
All right.
for Miss Asaka. We were waiting for a SOS pull just to make sure her license was valid. And I did speak to Mr. Rosenthal, and if it is valid, we are doing a dismissal of her matter.
Okay, did we get that, I'm still in court, son, I'll call you back.
I was not aware.
Did we get the SOS?
No, Your Honor, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, okay,
I'll do it.
all right.
Well,
All
we
right,
are ready
so
for
I guess
Jermaine Anderson too, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, who?
Jermaine Anderson.
I don't see a Jermaine Anderson on my screen.
Oh, he's here. Mr. Anderson, please turn your camera on.
Okay. I'm ready on Mr. Anderson. I have the following. I have case number SP 1348462, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Anderson, please state your name.
Jermaine Anderson.
Thank you, sorry. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Right, how are we proceeding, Ms. Warfield?
Yes, Your Honor. I had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Anderson. At this time, he has elected to use his right to a bench trial for his matters. I did advise him of his right to a jury trial, and he has elected for a bench trial.
All right, I'm setting the matter for bench trial on September 27, 2022, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Enjoy your day. All right, somebody, Eugene Adams, I don't know what you're doing with that camera, but you need to put that camera on your face. All right. We waiting on an SOS. Lashika Addison, has she joined us? Lashika Addison. Ms.
Again, Your Honor,
Addison?
she was in the breakout room. I'm not sure
All right.
where she is
All right.
now.
All right, can you all tell me who's ready then?
Judge, we
Mr.
could,
Fikens?
thank you, Judge. We could start with Mr. Arabo, A-R-A-B-O.
A-R-A-B-O. All right, thank you. I have for Mr. Arabo, case number SP 127-64041. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
You're muted, sir. There you
Hello?
go.
Okay, yeah, Marvin Michael.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, because he's in compliance, there's a recommendation to dismiss. Joining that recommendation, stipulate the probable cause.
Thank you. I am dismissing the matter without prejudice, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Do we have any other dismissals?
I have two more, two requests for trial dates, Judge.
All right, Miss Bradfield, you have low place your appearance on the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P70578. On behalf of some traffic clients, I do have a couple dismissals.
All right, let's go with the dismissals. Who do you have up first? Do you have Ms. Bradfield? She was there
I
for
have Mr. Arnold,
Mr.
Mr. Terry.
Arnold. All right, very good. I have for Mr. Arnold, Terrace Arnold, SP 126-61551. Mr. Arnold, unmute and state your name, please.
Yeah, Terrace Arnold.
No, sir, you have to turn on your
Yes,
camera.
yes, Your Honor, hold on, my camera.
Sir, you have to put it on your face.
Yeah, I'm here,
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
State your name, Mr. Arnold.
Terrace Arnold.
All right, there's also a civil infraction attached to this. Ms. Lurst, if you could look up P 126-6155, count 2. All right, Ms. Bradfield?
I'm not aware about the civil
Yeah,
infraction.
wait, hold on. This should just be one thing, right?
Hold on, sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second, thank you so much. All right, Ms. Lurst, I'm sorry, your response?
It's closed.
All right, the civil infraction has already been closed. So Ms. Bradfield, you may proceed.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation for a dismissal. We stipulate to probable cause.
All right, wonderful. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
All right.
All right. Ms. Bradfield, who do you have up next for dismissal?
The next person is Mr. Adams, Mr. Eugene Adams.
Thank you. I have for Eugene Adams.
State your name for the record, sir.
Oh, let me put his case numbers. 1 second. SP 127-5272, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Adams, go ahead and state your name.
Eugene Adams.
Thank you, counsel.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation to dismiss both tickets for valid documentations. We stipulate to probable cause.
Thank you, counsel. Both of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, Mr. Adams. Enjoy your day.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Officer, I need you to mute me just for 1 second, please. Oh.
Attorney Bradfield?
Okay, so when can I put him on my docket?
Yes.
I was, they were unable to get a Spanish interpreter.
Okay,
So
is there a
we
way
have
to adjourn it a day or two? Because, I don't believe anyone speak English in the household.
It's no way. Okay.
I'll let the judge know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to put him on for Monday, September 12th. And I'll put you on for 8:35 a.m., okay? Mr. Morgan is gonna tell you how we're gonna arrange it, okay? We're gonna make it as convenient as possible. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Adams. All right, wonderful, thank you. All right, I apologize for the disruption. Come on, Ms. Bradfield, I'm ready for your dismissal.
Okay.
Oh, one second, yes. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on the community service until we get in process, and then we'll go from there, okay? There you go. We'll do it as a package. Wonderful. Ms. Bradfield, for real this time.
That was all I have for dismissals. I do have new court dates to be set.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Fikes, we're going back to you. Who do you have up next?
Gregory Allen.
What, do I have Mr. Fikes' cases?
You do, but you took the posted off, so it's.
Okay, I see.
So that's Miss Daphne's in your first.
So these are Mr.
And then those are probably Vikings.
Yes, all right. I have it. Just got Allen. There we go. All right, I am ready on Gregory Allen II. I have the following. I have case numbers SP 128-25921, SP 128-26051, SP 128-2592, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Allen, please unmute and tell me your full name for the record. Is Mr. Allen on?
I don't.
Okay, y'all don't give me clients that are not, if you don't see their faces, I don't want to call their case. I don't know where Mr. Allen is.
Apparently he's on now, Judge.
I got kicked out.
All right,
So
all right. State your name for me, sir.
Gregory Allen II.
Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, this is a date and time set for pretrial after speaking with my client. And we talked about his constitutional right to a jury. He wishes to waive that right, Judge, and ask for, at this point, for a bench trial date.
All right, thank you, counsel. I am going to set all of the matters for a bench trial and formal hearing, which will take place on September 27, 2022 at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for your patience, Mr. Adams. Allen, I'm sorry, Allen. Yes, thank you, sir. You are excused. All right. Ms. Bradfield, who do you have up next?
I have Mr. Abrams.
Mr. Abrams. All right, I have for Larry Dennis Abrams II. Ms. Wilson, anybody that's just chiming in for the first time, they're gonna get adjourned. All right, I have for Larry Abrams Jr. I have case number SP 135-10781. Mr. Abrams, please state your full name for the record.
Larry Abrams Jr.
Thank you. Counsel?
Your Honor, my client would like to ask that this pretrial date be adjourned so he could get, see if he could get court-appointed an attorney to handle his matter. There might be some discovery requests that need to be discovery that might need to be requested as far as pretrial motions on evidentiary hearing, Your Honor.
Okay, counsel, what kind of trial is your client requesting though?
Usually I don't discuss that with them because if they're going to get a court-appointed attorney, I like them to discuss it with that attorney so we could preserve his jury trial rights.
That's fine. Ms. Lurs, there is a, thank you, counsel. There is a form that goes to the Michigan Indigent, is a defense counsel with Ruth Carter. Let's fill that out so he can get a court-appointed attorney. And then there's a vetting that I believe they do as to whether or not he can afford an attorney. And so if we could get that form filled out, so what I'll have to do for Mr. Abrams, Attorney Bradfield, is I will adjourn the pretrial and I'm going to give him a date of, I'll give him a date of September 19th, 2022. I'll put this on for 9:00 a.m. and it'll be for pretrial. And then that way, hopefully, the attorney that's assigned will also join us and we'll connect the two of them, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and so make sure, Ms. Lewis, that Judge Carter knows that the pretrial date is September 19th at 9:00 a.m.
And Mr.
Okay.
Abrams, I would like to say, Mr. Abrams, when you fill that form out, please make sure you put your telephone number on there. Also, so just in case your attorney needs to reach you, they need that information.
All right, Ms. Lurs, I will need him to call Ms. Lurs so that she can put that information in so we can get it right over to Ruth Carter. So, sir, you're gonna need to call the clerk do you have a pen? Are you ready? Ms. Wilson, please place the number in the chat, sir. You can get it out of the chat. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you, Ms. Bradfield.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fikens, who do we have up next?
Mr. Al Hussein, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have the following for Najee Al Hussein. I have case numbers SP 1245389, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Al Hussein, please state your full name.
You're
Where's
muted.
Mr. Al Hussein?
He's on the screen. He's muted. Sir, unmute yourself.
On my screen.
Mr. Al
Oh, I see
Hussein.
him now.
Yes.
State your full name, sir.
Mr. Najee Al Hussein.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your
Sir,
Honor,
keep your face in the screen, please.
Your Honor, that is
Yes.
not Nasir Al Hussein. That's his son.
Najee
Yep.
Al Hussein.
Yep, this is Mr. Al Hussein. Hossam Al Hussein.
No, sir, I need Najee Kadum Al Hussein. Where is he?
Oh, my dad, he's at the doctor's office.
Okay, sir, then your dad is missing court. You can't stand in for your dad. I'm so sorry.
Because my dad has a stroke and he can't talk.
I understand you still are not your dad and you cannot stand in for your dad. You can't stand in for him. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So the best that I can do, counsel, is adjourn this pretrial date. I'll go ahead and adjourn it out for a week, but you cannot sit in for your father.
Right.
You
right.
cannot.
Okay. Next week I'll bring my father.
Now, I'm 2 seconds from holding you in contempt for stating that your name was Najee, Mr. Al Hussein, and you knew you were not on my docket, sir. That's called being untruthful, dishonest, disingenuous, all of the above. And so don't ever do that again in my courtroom because I will hold you in contempt. You cannot do that. That's
Yes,
why
I
I
know that.
capture images. And thank you, Attorney Bradfield, for letting me know that. The last person that did that, they did a day in jail and they paid $1,500.
No, I know
Yes,
that. I
I
know.
held them in contempt.
Right.
I'm going to adjourn the pretrial. And I'll adjourn the pretrial to next week, September 13th, 2022, and I'll do it at 9:45 a.m.
Can you do in the afternoon, please? Because my dad doesn't wake up till the afternoon.
No, sir. What's that? The third, what did I say? The 13th? I can do it at 1:30 on the
Okay.
13th.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
On the 13th at
Thank you.
1:30. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Bradfield, who do you have up next?
Miss Austin, Mia Austin.
Thank you. I have for Ms. Austin, SB 135-329-9, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ms. Austin, please state your name for the record.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. My name is Mia, Alston.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Austin. All right, counsel.
Your Honor, I would like to ask that this pretrial be adjourned. Ms. Austin, we need to see if she can be, attorney could be appointed for her case for request of discovery, necessary pretrial motions, and possible evidentiary hearing.
All right, I'm going to adjourn pretrial. I'll adjourn it to September 27th, 2022 at 9:45 a.m. I also need Ms. Austin to contact Ms. Lurst. You probably have to give her a few minutes, right, Ms. Lurst?
Yeah.
All right, so that you can get your form, we can get your form filled out to get you counsel appointed, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Is that the number provided in the chat?
Yes, ma'am, the 965-2280.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Mr. Ficus, who do you have up next?
Kenneth Andrew.
I'm sorry, last name, first name again?
Kenneth Andrew. Kenneth, first name.
Okay, thank you. All right, I have for, is he on the screen?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. All right, wonderful. All right. I have for Mr. Andrew, SB 127-2360, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Andrew, state your full name.
Kenneth Andrew.
All right, thank you, Mr. Andrew. He has some other matters in this file.
No.
I wasn't asking you, sir. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Ms. Lars, there's like 2, 3, 3, 4, counts 1 and 2. Can you see what those are? Those are stuff, and this is just, it looks like they are no, probably in default. Your client looks like he has some defaulted civil infractions.
Excuse me, Judge, those were paid.
Okay, let me let the clerk check it out for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, someone needs to let their client know I'm never gonna hear their case with a hat on in my courtroom. All right, while Ms. Lurst is doing that, Mr. Fikens? Okay, they are paid,
Yes,
not the 2 that are active on the docket.
not the misdemeanors, but all the civil infractions that we had.
Okay, wonderful, you are absolutely right, they have been paid. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding as to the 2 misdemeanors?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer of be tendering a plea of guilty to driving with open intoxicants in a motor vehicle driver, asking this court to reduce that to passenger and dismissing the other matter pursuant to the plea.
Thank you, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Ficus, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, you understand that in each of these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes,
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today, correct?
yes,
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
yes,
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
no,
Sir, I take you back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
yes, sir,
And you were the driver and had open intoxicants in that motor vehicle, correct?
yes, sir.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I am satisfied as well. I am assessing cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $50. Sir, how quickly can you get this paid?
How much is that? $50?
$250.
No, $250, yes.
Friday.
This Friday?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, I'm going to schedule this for review for September 12th, which is Monday, 2022. That'll be at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid, you don't have to come back, and then your other matter will be dismissed. If not, you need to come back to court on Monday, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I have to pay might have to pay before then.
All right, wonderful. We appreciate it. Thank you for your patience today, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Ms. Bradfield, who do you have up next?
Mr. Avila Ramirez, he speaks Spanish and we're unable to get a Spanish interpreter for today. So we need a short adjournment, but I asked if anyone spoke English in his household. He indicated no.
Okay, thank you for at least trying. I am going to, for Avila Ramirez, SP 133-4615, counts 1 and 2. Let's adjourn it to tomorrow. Let's adjourn it for tomorrow. And see if, no, adjourn it for Friday. And let's see if we can get, we should be able to get an interpreter by Friday. Okay?
So now we just have to let him know.
Oh, good, okay. All right, we'll adjourn it to September 9th, 2022. And I will put it on for 8:45 a.m. And let's order a Spanish interpreter, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, who do you have up next?
Shantice Arnold.
All right, I have for Ms. Arnold case numbers SP 128-4440, counts 1 and 2, and SP 128-43301. Ms. Arnold, unmute and state your name, please.
Shantice Arnold.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client would like to avail herself the offer. She'll be tendered a plea of responsible to disregarding a control device. That would be amended to impeding traffic, and the other 2 matters would be dismissed.
Thank you. Mr. Fikens, you have the authority to accept responsibility for the charges as stated in the ticket.
I do, Your Honor. I've discussed that with my client.
All right, I'm entering a plea of responsible. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the fine at $175. When can your client get this paid?
Judge, if we could have 2 weeks to pay.
2 weeks? All right, I'm going to schedule. I will adjourn this to pay. I'll review it on September 27th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date, you do, Ms. Arnold, you do not have to return, okay? Your other matters will be dismissed. They won't be dismissed until you pay.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Ms. Warfield, do you have some matters that are ready?
I'm not sure if we were able to pull Miss Osaka's SOS, but she is the last one that is present in the courtroom that I spoke with.
And Your Honor, if I may, Matthew Rosenthal for the people, I believe the license is valid. We did pull it if we're just looking at the license.
Yes.
Then can I call Miss Osaka's case, please? Does
Yes,
that
Your Honor.
work? Yes. All right, thank you. I am ready on Sydney Osaka, SP 120705541. Mrs. Osaka, state your name, please.
Sydney Osaka.
Thank you. Ms. Warfield, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor, today was the time and date set for a pretrial. Ms. Sasaka was able to present valid documentation of a valid license. I'm asking that her matter before this court be dismissed.
Thank you. Your matter is dismissed without prejudice, ma'am. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Brett, do you have any other dismissals, Ms. Warfield, Attorney Warfield?
I don't have any other dismissals, but again, there were two individuals who I guess left the breakout room and didn't come back to the main session. But I did speak with them as well. I'm not sure what you would like to do with those individuals, but I do not see them
They're
here.
gonna be capious if they don't come back by the time I finish this docket.
Well,
yeah.
And I have people, yep, so I don't know where they went, but those are the, Miss Osaka was the last one that I see present.
Okay, all right, let's make sure everybody turn on their cameras. All right, Miss Bradfield, I think you're up. Who do you have next?
I have Mr. Al Kalani. It's a formal hearing.
Okay.
With that means you
Thank
extend it
you.
to a formal hearing. Yes.
All right, very good. I have for Mr. Alkalani, I have SP 129-19221. Is Mr. Alkalani with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name for me, sir.
Carol Al-Kawalani.
Thank you. I am going to counsel Bradfield. You want to set these for a formal hearing?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm setting them for formal hearing. And that date will be September 27th, 2022. And that will be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor.
No? All right, thank you. Thank you, sir, for your patience.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ficus, who do you have up next?
Salam El Tawarish.
Thank you. I have case number SP 126-78311. Sir, where is he? Mr. Alto, Mr. Salam Alto Warishi. Mr. Al-Tawashi.
Salam.
Okay, I'll have to pass on it.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right,
I'm
Ms.
sorry about
Bradfield, who do you have next?
The last person I have is a plea, Your Honor.
All right, what's their name?
Mr. Amir.
Okay, and I have an Al Salami, that's, they said was yours as well. No?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Please mute yourself. Somebody's just talking everywhere. Please mute yourself. Thank you. All right. I am ready on Amir. I have case number U629-06122. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Yes, Your Honor, Nabil Sharif Amir.
Thank you. All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client would like to enter a guilty plea. He is aware of his trial rights. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
You do understand that if you were to enter a guilty plea today, you give up your right to a trial.
Correct.
And you're pleading guilty because you are guilty.
Yes, and I'm pleading to the lesser charge.
Nope, we have to establish the factual basis, and then counsel, are they recommending that the charge be amended?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you ready to go forward with your plea, sir? You have to plead to the factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Counsel, you may proceed as to constitutional rights and then the factual basis.
You have a constitutional right to the trial. Are you giving up your constitutional right for the trial? And because you are pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes,
Okay, you are pleading guilty knowingly and freely and voluntarily.
yes,
Okay. On the date, time, and location in the city of Detroit, were you offering to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution?
yes,
And was this an undercover Detroit police officer?
yes.
Satisfy, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'll accept your plea of guilty and we are amending, is that correct, to improper, to disorderly? If you don't take that comb out of his hair, like you, sir, you about to mess me up at 4 o'clock combing out your afro. I can't do it. I can't, it's been a long day. All right, Miss Bradfield, Attorney Bradfield. Are we amending the charge? Is the request to amend the charge to disorderly conduct?
Yes, Your Honor, correct.
All right, thank you. Then I am amending the charge to disorderly conduct and I'm ready for sentencing. Are there any extenuating circumstances or anything you'd like me to know about your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I am assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will also be $200. I am in addition ordering your client to serve 40 hours of community service through 36th District Court. He must also attend the prostitution offenders class through Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. He must undergo HIV testing and provide proof of testing, not results. And then needs to get no additional tickets. This matter will also be assigned to probation officer Jasmine Brimage. Counsel, how long do you believe it will take your client to get everything done, including his payment? Would you like 90 days?
Yes, Your Honor. Is that good for you, sir, to make that payment by then and handle all the other matters by then?
Yes, I would just need to have the HIV testing, not the result, but just that I took the testing, a $200 court fine, and there's another $200 fine?
Yes, sir. We have costs to pay and a fine. Costs are 200, fine is 200.
Okay, and then who is the probation officer? Is this, am I being assigned to probation or is that just for the class?
Yes, you're gonna be with probation, Jasmine Brimage, until you get finished, okay?
Okay, Jasmine
Brimage,
Brimage.
yes.
Am I gonna have a number for them? Are they gonna send me something in the mail or?
You are going to get a number from Miss Brimage. Miss
Okay.
Lurs,
Yes,
can we connect him to Miss Brimage, please?
yes.
I'm going to give a review date of December 5th, 2022, and that will be at 10 o'clock a.m., at which time I expect you to have everything completed, okay?
Okay, that would be the fines paid off and talk to the probation and
Do all of the other things that I've ordered you to do, okay?
okay. And who would I talk to about the workforce?
Miss Brimage. Do you have
Okay.
the number for Miss Brimage?
No, I don't.
No, I'm asking Miss Lurs. You're
Oh.
sending it
I'm
to,
sending it to him right now in the chat.
okay, Miss Lurs is placing that number in the chat for you, okay?
Okay.
For Miss Brimage. Her last name is spelled B as in boy, R-I-M as in Mary, A-G-E, Miss Brimage. Did you put her name in there too?
Yep.
All right, so you're all set. Thank you, Mr. Amir. I look forward to working with you.
Okay, where would I pay these fines? Just go to 36th District Court or?
Yes, sir. Or you can talk with Miss Brimage and she can tell you how to get it paid, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Be sure to call her.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Fikens, thank you, Attorney Bradfield. Mr. Fikens, who do you have up next?
If you wish to try Salam Altawarshi again, Judge, his camera is on.
Okay. Does he have a good connection?
I hope so.
All right, very
Yes,
good.
Your Honor.
I have, wonderful. SP 126-783-11. Sir, please state your full name.
My name is Salam Altawarshi.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client would like to avail himself. The offer will be tendering a plea of guilty to the charge of driving while license suspended, asking this court to reduce it to fail to display.
All right, there are 2 civil infractions included as well. Are they in default, Miss? Are they in default? Here, I'll give it to you. This counts 2 and 3. All right, while she's looking those up, sir, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Your other right hand. That's, thank you, sir. It's been a long day. All right. Do you swear or affirm? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Ficus, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, you understand that in this matter, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Correct.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea today, correct? Correct. Speak up nice and loud, okay?
Correct, Your Honor.
And you're doing so freely and voluntarily, correct?
Correct.
No one has forced you into doing this, have they?
Nope.
Sir, on the date and time of this citation, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
I was.
Sir, we can't understand you. You don't have a good connection. Mr. Ficus, I have to move on. It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Sir, did you hear the question?
Yeah, can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Were you driving in the city of Detroit with a
Yes.
suspended license? Was your license suspended?
Yes, I was.
I'm saying
Yes.
that's right.
Okay, thank you. I'm accepting the plea of guilty. I'm amending it to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm assessing our cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. Sir, how quickly can you get this paid?
On the 16th.
On the 16th?
Hopefully,
Yes.
can I get a month?
And
Is
so
that
I
okay?
will-
I'm sorry about that. Can I get a
I'm
month?
sorry.
I was like, is it okay if I get a month?
Sure, sir. All right, I will adjourn this to pay to October 11, 2022. I'll put it on my docket at 10:30 a.m. If you don't get it paid before that date, you must join us in court, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're
All
welcome.
right, Ms. Bradfield, who do you have up next?
Ban Al-Salami.
Yes, okay. I have case numbers SP 135-38921, SP 135-389-0, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Al-Salami, please state your full name. Where is he?
Your Honor, I would like to ask if we could waive her appearance for today. She has called a couple days straight asking for an adjournment. Also, she's in school. That's the reason why she didn't attend. She's in school and she wants to know if she could have a Tuesday or a Wednesday hearing right before 4 o'clock.
Now, I can't do no right before 4 o'clock because I staff most days of the week. Wednesday is really it. So the best I can do is put her on. She can't pop on which is what I told Ms. Lurs. Tell her she needed to pop on this morning, or she could pop. It's right before 4 o'clock now.
She was in school. The only days that she doesn't have school from 8 a.m. until 5 is on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
So that was why she was asking if any time
And
before
she
4, because her next class is at 4.
Before 4, not around, not near 4 o'clock, just before 4 o'clock, right, Ms. Bradfield?
I don't know specifically how far in advance before 4.
She just said before to Ms. Lurs. She just said before. All right, so this is what I'll do. I will put her on for Thursday, You had a number where you could call her back, right? Let's adjourn her. I'll adjourn her till tomorrow and I'll put her on for 1:30. And let's see if we can do it, because she says she doesn't have school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
And so she can get this behind her.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, very good. Thursday, that's tomorrow, okay. At 1:30. All right, very good. We should be all set. Thank you, Ms. Bradfield.
You're welcome. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Fikens, who do you have up next?
Martin Avalar.
All right, I have case number U60, strike that, U630-13722. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Martin Alvalar III.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, my client would like to avail himself of the offer. He'll be tendered a plea of guilty to offering to engage another, asking this court to reduce that to to disorderly conduct. And there are some other requirements as far as HIV testing and the morality class, which is part of the sentencing agreement. And he wishes to avail himself of that offer, Judge.
All right, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, you understand in this matter you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea today, is that correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Sir, back in the date and time of the citation, were you in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you offer another to engage in an act of prostitution?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I am amending the charge to disorderly conduct. I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will also be $200. You are going to be required to work 40 hours of community service, provide proof that you have tested for HIV, not results, just proof. You must attend the prostitution offenders class offered through Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Do not get any additional tickets while you are with us. You too will be assigned to probation officer Jasmine Brimage. So you need to get her name and number so that you can reach out to her ASAP so that you can get everything done. I'd like to give you 90 days to get it done. Do you think you can get it all done in 90 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. I'm going to schedule you for review on December, I think that was Tuesday, December 6th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:00 a.m. That's to get everything paid and to do everything that this court has ordered you to do. Understood?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your patience today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Does Attorney Bradfield have anyone else? Okay, I see that there is a well, I'm going with folks whose faces are in the camera. I don't have a file for Alvarez.
Yes.
All right, I have the following for Mr. Alvarez, SP 128-218-81, SP 128-218-51. Mr. Alvarez, please state your full name for the record. Unmute for me.
Hello?
Yes, sir. State your name.
I'm so sorry. Brian Alvarez.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding? It's two matters.
Yes, Judge. My client would be pleading responsible on the civil infraction, and that would be amended to blockading traffic, and the misdemeanor would be dismissed.
All right, thank you, counsel. And your client has given you the authority to accept the plea to the facts as stated in the charge.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I'm accepting the plea of responsible I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the fine at $175. How quickly can your client get this paid?
Mr. Alvarez, do you need
Yes.
2 weeks to make that payment?
$170. What? Or what
I
was
know.
the,
$175.
$175.
okay, 1 second.
Sir, how long do you need to make the payment?
I can probably pay the 16th.
I didn't understand what you said. Say it again.
I can pay on the 16th.
The 16th. Okay, very good. Then I am going to adjourn this for payment and review. And I will schedule this for September 19th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date and time, you don't have to come back to court. If you don't, then you must return. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right, I don't see any more faces in the cameras. And so, Mr. Ayler, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I've been ready. I just waiting my turn. Sorry for covering my head.
All right, I keep not seeing your face, so I'm ready too. I've
Your
been
Honor,
waiting too.
I'm sorry, before you call Mr. Ayler's matters, was your attorney able to log in, Mr. Ayler? I know that was.
No, he wasn't able to log in, so I'm just gonna take it to trial.
So have you spoken with any attorney here though?
No, you just had told me to click back in and tell them that I have an attorney, but nobody never said nothing to me.
Did you tell them that you had a retained attorney though?
I could never talk.
Got
Yes,
it.
he did, Your Honor. I spoke with him. He said he had a retained attorney.
Where's your attorney?
I've been trying to reach him.
Ms.
Your Honor,
Warfield?
if it pleases the court, I did have a brief opportunity to speak with Mr. Ayler about his 3 matters before I learned that he had a retained counsel. He did express his interest in wanting to set it for a bench trial. I did explain the difference between them. If that is still his contention, I don't have a problem with going on the record for his matters and getting his bench trial date.
Okay, Mr. Ayler, do you want to proceed with Ms. Warfield?
No, I have my own.
Okay, then I'm not comfortable with going forward. So what I'll have to do is I'll adjourn your matters. You're gonna have to come back to court again, tell your attorney to come. SP 135-35071, SP 135-35291, SP 135-32231. Mr. Ayler, state your full name, please.
Mario Ayler.
All right, Mr. Ayler, your attorney did not show up today. And so I'm going to adjourn your matters and tell your attorney he needs to show up. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm
So
going
when I'm
to
getting another
adjourn
court
the
date or
matters.
anything?
Yes, sir. I'm about to give it to you right now. I'm
Okay,
going
thank
to
you.
adjourn this matter for Monday. I'll adjourn it for Monday, September 12th, 2022 at 9:45 a.m. Tell your attorney he needs to be here, he or she, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And that will be for all of his matters. I'm only writing up one, Ms. Lurs, but that's for all matters.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You are free to leave.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Now, Mr. Alfred, you had a number of things that you needed to get paid. And we went through all of this with you. And so I'm not certain what I can help you with today. Who had Mr. Alfred's case?
I do, Judge.
Mr. Ficus, what are you trying to do for Mr. Alfred? Because
Well,
we've been down this, we've been to this rodeo before.
I know, and Mr. Rosenthal has as well, and you've been through it, Judge, because I know you work out a lot of matters for Mr. Alfred. He needs to, I talked to Mr. Rosenthal about this case. We thought of, I don't know, there's so much going on that it's hard to where to start. There's some matters set for pretrial yet, and I don't know. I thought that maybe they got set aside because, or the dismissals got set aside because he didn't comply. He needs to start paying. He needs to start paying, Judge. Mr. Rosenthal thinks maybe, if he hasn't taken that class yet, the driving class, he needs to take the driving class and get going on that and show this court proof that he's done that. Because I believe in Mr. Alford. I think he can do it. I think he wants to try to do it. He does come back. He just has to come back when this court tells him to come back. And
But
needs
I
to
think
pay-
Mr. Vikings, I went through and he took pleas and I went through and gave him months to pay his fines and costs.
I know, Judge.
Like I assigned a month for every ticket. Isn't that right, Mr. Alford?
Yes, yes, it is. But I probably get lost on the track. I got so many tickets, I get lost. Like I get
Okay, but Mr. Alford, if you know you owe something every month, why didn't you call in and find out? I'm not about to spend another hour in court closes at 4:30. It's 4:21. I spent at least an hour working with Mr. Alford before. I'm not about to do that again today. I'm not. He doesn't keep his word. If you knew that you had to make payments every month and you couldn't keep up, all you had to do was pick up a phone or come into 36th District Court. You didn't do either. And now you've got 50 matters on my docket. No, I'm not about to do this. I'm not. So the best that I can do for Mr. Alford is he already has payments set up in the system. He can come in, pay one every month, like I set him up to do every month, or pay two every month, and then I'll deal with it from there. I'm not going through and do all of this with Mr. Alford. No, he's gonna stay in pending status, and I will write the report as to why he is on my delayed matters report. Yes, I will. I'm not gonna waste my time doing this. So, Mr. Alford, 36th District Court is located at 421 Madison in the wonderful, beautiful city of Detroit, Michigan. And the cashier is on the first floor. When you walk in the building, you come in, you can come to my courtroom 133, and we'll start giving you your tickets so you can go up to that window and pay. Until then, you're just gonna be in la la land, and I'm okay with it. You gotta keep your word, sir. I'm not, Mr. Vikings, I can't do this at 423.
Understood, and we do appreciate the help that you've given in the past. We know it's our responsibility to move forward on this and get the ball rolling, show some faith and credibility before this court by making payment. That way, once you establish that credibility, sir, then you're in a much better position to talk to all of us and we can talk about things. But
so here's the best I can do. I'll adjourn this. He can come in on Friday, get with the clerk and start getting his paperwork as to what he owes. And then I'll let him pay $2 a month or however he wants to do it. But I'm not doing this today. So I'm gonna adjourn everything to September 9th, 2022, and he must come in person.
Judge,
and that is going to be, yes, at 8:35 a.m. No, I'm sorry, it'll be 8:45 a.m. Yes, Mr. Vikings?
I'm not going to be here on Friday, Judge. I am taking the day off.
Oh, can we do Monday?
Yes, we can do Monday.
All right, I'll move it to Monday because this is your client.
Yes.
December 12th, 2022 at 8:45 a.m. That's Monday, Mr. Alford. You must come in physically. Please put that in the case file. In the ROA, he must come in physically to 36th District Court. I'm not doing it again. No.
Okay, when I come in, where am I going?
Sir, come to my courtroom, 133, Judge Holmes. Okay, I'm right on the first floor. All right? All right, thank you, sir. See you at 8:45 on Monday.
Thank you.
No, Mr. Vikings. Last time I did a whole hour on Mr. Alford. And Mr. Alford did not keep his word. He did not do what he's supposed to do. I don't have another hour to give Mr. Alford today. I'm sorry. Not gonna do it. All right, are there any other individuals in the courtroom that need to be called? If not, I just have KPS. Anybody else? I'm not missing anybody?
Nope.
And then I have these, your clients, your two clients that didn't come back. They're gonna be KPS.
Correct. I tried to look at ROAs to see if there was a number. There wasn't a number for either person, Your Honor. I'm not sure where the direction got lost. So you see everyone else who I was in the breakout room came back. I don't know where they went.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, put them in order for me, so I don't have to go through them like that. All right, wonderful. I'm on the 1:30 docket. I'm calling the remaining cases. All right. I have for Nadir Abuli, SP 129-30301, scheduled for pretrial on a disorderly conduct. CAFIUS will issue, and that bond will be set at $25, cash or surety. I have for Lashika Addison, case number SP 133-34621, no insurance. CAFIUS will issue, that will be a personal bond. For Sunita Akins, SP 135-44411, scheduled for pretrial, no operator's license. CAFIUS with a personal bond.
And, Your Honor,
For
do you need me to stick around?
No, I'm
Okay.
actually good. And if attorneys, if one of you just want to stay, I'm fine with that.
And I don't
have very
mind.
many.
I don't mind if you
I
need
don't
me to
have-
stay, Your Honor.
No, we're good. I don't have very many CAFIUS. A lot of people showed up today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All
I'll see
right.
you tomorrow.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have for Mohammed Al Zaba, SP 134-97601, leaving the scene of a pedestrian accident. That will be a CAFIUS. The bond will be set at $50, cash or surety. I have for Kayla Katira Almond, SP 133-84991, scheduled for pretrial, driver's license expired, CAFIUS with a personal bond. For Abdullah Al Shakis, SP 135-0820, counts 1 and 2. Scheduled for expired plates, that will be a default judgment. For no insurance, that will be a CAFIUS with a personal bond. For Ayman Al Zaba, SP 134-9773, counts 1 and 2. Count 1 is for reckless driving. That will be a CAFIUS with the bond of $50, cash or surety. Then count 2 is leaving the scene of an accident, a pedestrian accident, CAFIUS, and that bond will be $50, cash or surety. For Kelvin Ambers, SP 123-3826, counts 1 and 2, both scheduled for pretrial, CAFIUS for both with a personal bond. I have for John Anderson the first, case number SP 1255756, counts 1. Wait a minute. Count 1 was scheduled for pretrial. That's a CAFIUS with a personal bond. Count 2 and 3 are default judgments. For Lakeisha Anderson, SP 132-47732, scheduled for pretrial, CAFIUS with a personal bond. And that's the end of the docket. Did I miss anyone?
No, Judge.
I'm sorry. Who did I miss?
Ayman El Zaba.
I called El Zaba. CAFIUS for $50, cash or surety, as to each matter.
And Abdallah Omar.
We did Abdallah earlier. That one was CAFIUS, $25, cash or surety.
Yes, you did that.
Okay, is that it? All right. Well, it's Wednesday, y'all. All I can say is thank you. Sorry y'all had to go through it, but we went through it together. So
I have one more request, and I promise I'm gonna leave you alone. And it's not really a request from me,
Wait.
it's from Ryan.
Did you write it? Oh, you wrote in the bonds for me.
Yes, I just need your initial.
All right, wonderful. Okay, yes, ma'am. What do you want, Miss? What you want at
It's Ryan. It's
4:31,
Ryan.
ma'am? And I haven't had a break. What you want?
Oh, I feel you. We were just retained today on a matter that's in front of you. I think it's a warrant. It's in warrant status. The last name is Alataby, Alataby. We were looking to see if we can get a date for those matters.
Did I put a bond or a personal bond?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
I need you to call and see. Call Miss, you might have to do that tomorrow.
Not a problem. I'll call.
You see my face?
We've been together all day today, so I
know we have been, and you know all of my many faces.
I do.
Yeah.
So we're here. I got you.
You can try to see if you can reach Miss Lurst. You can try, but she's got a lot on her plate. I've got a couple of probation orders that she's doing and all of that good stuff. So
I will call tomorrow. Not a problem.
Okay.
Thank you all so much. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
You
You too. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Bradfield. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. I appreciate all of you.
You're more than welcome.
I
Thank you.
do.
Would it be okay if we get those probation orders ready for you for the morning?
Tomorrow, yes, ma'am. Ms. Wilson, thank you. Ms. Bradfield, you're good.
Okay, so you had gave a warrant for Lakeisha Anderson. I did see her. Okay, when I was in the breakout room, she did appear. I thought she left because she saw me in the breakout room. She is I told Dawn about it yesterday. I don't know how she got my number, but she called my phone yesterday and she was belligerent on the phone with me. So I guess the court gave, she got the information from I'm her court-appointed attorney, and I told her I was not. I had represented her from House Counsel last court date. She was adamant that I was, and I don't do court-appointed cases, so I told her that I wasn't. So the more I told her I wasn't, the more belligerent she became. And because she was wondering why I hadn't called her since last court date. So I thought she left the breakout room because she saw it was me in the breakout room. So I thought she went to talk to a different attorney. So I didn't know she didn't stay.
She did, Miss, I think that was one of the cases that Miss Attorney Warfield said she talked with her and she don't know why she left.
Okay.
But she left. And we're here till 4:33. So she's had ample time. I'm good. I'm good with it. Thank you for letting me know. Believe me, when you say belligerent, her name will forever be with me. So, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
She won't be belligerent with you again. I promise you. If she ever has to encounter you, she won't. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
All right.
You have
Thank you.
day.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Yes, Ms. Lurs, you can do those on tomorrow, those probation orders. Ms. Wilson, oh, she's gone. That's the conference room. Ms. Wilson says she's sick of us. All right, I'm sick of us. How about that? I just, you know, this is just not efficient for my specialty court docket. I feel bad. I couldn't even staff today for tomorrow.